Picture this. You're minding your business, living your best life, when suddenly, BAM! Your stomach does the Macarena. You make a mad dash to the bathroom where you'll now be spending the majority of your foreseeable future. Welcome to norovirus, the tiny terror you didn't see coming. But wait, you thought it was just nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea? Oh no, my friend. This little virus has more tricks up its sleeve than your shady cousin at family game night. Let's talk about the unexpected symptoms of norovirus and how to survive this microscopic menace. Now, norovirus is a stomach bug, but calling it that is like calling a hurricane just a little drizzle. It's the stomach bug, the Beyoncé of gut-wrecking viruses, the undefeated champion of surprise. You're sick. And this year, norovirus is out here breaking records like a rogue Olympian. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, over 426 outbreaks were reported in December alone. And just 2 weeks into January, another 225 outbreaks. That's wild. But here's the real kicker. Norovirus doesn't play fair. You might expect the usual stomach flu suspects, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, but guess what? There are more symptoms lurking in the shadows. Okay, so nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, sure. We all signed up for that horror movie when we ate that questionable gas station sushi. But norovirus is the kind of villain that throws in some bonus suffering just for fun. Fever and chills. Because nothing says I love being sick like feeling like you're trapped inside a broken AC unit, alternating between boiling and freezing every 5 minutes. Fatigue, not the oops, I stayed up watching Netflix kind of tired. We're talking, I just ran a marathon in my sleep and woke up feeling like I lost a fight with a grizzly bear. Fatigue. Headaches, because your body decided, you know what, being glued to the toilet isn't bad enough. Let's throw in a head throb for extra fun. Body aches. So now not only is your stomach a war zone, but your muscles are protesting like they weren't invited to this misery party in the first place. And here's the biggest plot twist of all. Some people get no symptoms at all. Imagine being a norovirus carrier and not even knowing it, walking around unknowingly passing it to friends, family, co-workers. Congratulations, you're now patient zero. So why does norovirus treat some people like a mild inconvenience and others like they insulted its ancestors? Turns out it depends on your immune system. Some people's immune systems are basically elite special forces, while others are like, yeah, we don't feel like fighting today, your viral load. The more virus in your body, the worse the symptoms. More virus equals more suffering. Simple math, your environment. If you're in close quarters, think cruise ships, schools, or a family gathering where Aunt Karen still insists on double-dipping the chip, you're way more likely to get sick. And let's not forget, norovirus mutates faster than a soap opera plot twist. Which means, just because you had it before doesn't mean you won't get it again. Okay, now for the good news. If you do get norovirus, you will survive. Probably. I mean, statistically, yes. It's just going to be 48 hours of pure misery first. Here's how to power through. Hydrate like it's your job. Your body is losing fluids faster than a leaky faucet. Drink water, broth, or an electrolyte drink before you start resembling a dried-out raisin. Rest. Your body is fighting an invisible war. And spoiler alert, you are not the main character in an action movie. Get in bed, curl up, and embrace the suffering. Listen to your body. If your symptoms last longer than 3 days, or you start feeling like a dried-out sponge, call a doctor. And if you're thinking, I'll just power through and go to work. No. Norovirus is highly contagious. It can survive on surfaces for weeks. It's basically the cockroach of viruses. And regular hand sanitizer? Useless. This thing laughs in the face of alcohol-based disinfectants. The only thing that kills it? Bleach. So unless you want your entire office, school, or household to hate you forever, stay home, clean your bathroom with industrial-grade strength bleach, and don't touch anything until you're symptom-free for at least 48 hours. Look, norovirus is inevitable, like taxes, bad Wi-Fi, and people who talk on speakerphone in public, but you can reduce your chances of getting it by washing your hands like you just finished slicing ghost peppers and need to put in your contacts, disinfecting surfaces with bleach. This is not the time for all-natural sprays. Norovirus doesn't care about your essential oils, avoiding sick people. If your friend texts, I think I have food poisoning, just cancel your plans and burn your phone. And finally, if you do catch it, remember, it's short-lived, but feels like an eternity. Hydrate, rest, and for the love of all things holy, stay home. Bleach is your new best friend. Alright, that's it for today's edition of Horrible Things That Can Happen to Your Body. Now go forth, wash your hands, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Also, if you've been nodding along this entire time because you've had norovirus before, welcome to the club. We don't have t-shirts, but we do have trauma. Now seriously, go wash your hands.